I guess we gotta start getting up and actually doing the things. First things first, I gotta get this water made because I like to chug me some water when I first wake up. Out of all my favorite packets, I'm trying to use the ones that I've been neglecting. I've got a crushed pineapple. This combo's been good. Crushed pineapple, I'm gonna do like 3 pumps of the raspberry skinny syrup and 3 pumps of the mermaid. I'm almost out of this one. Y'all been asking what the mermaid tastes like. It is coconut and pineapple mixed together. It is really good. So I'm gonna get this going and then get breakfast going for myself. Thank God it's already prepped and made. And then we're gonna get the boys breakfast because we got a busy day today. First, let me show you what Trey's eating for breakfast. I know y'all ask all the time because you have kids that have autism or sensory. However, he's not a good example anymore because he eats almost everything. Thank you, Lord. So just know that there is light at the end of the tunnel if you have a kid that is super picky, if they have sensory issues, autism, whatever. He wouldn't eat nothing but, y'all know, that homemade queso I made for years. I'm not exaggerating. And now he eats almost anything. Such a nice change. Got some protein pancakes by Premier Protein, the ones from Sam's, some sugar-free Carrie's syrup. Got some vanilla light yogurt from Aldi, and then I put some of this Bob's Red Mill granola maple sea salt on there, some grapes, and then he always does a protein shake in the morning. He's doing the cookie dough. All right, Trey. Good morning. There's Saint Dog. If you're wondering where Waylon is, he's over here watching Trolls, not ready to eat yet. So what am I having for breakfast? If you watched Monday's video that posted, I have the link for the peanut butter and jelly overnight oats. It's got a chokehold on me. I've been switching between this one and the blueberry cheesecake this week, but I will tell you, I don't want to eat anything but this one. It is so good. I crave it. My absolute favorite. It tastes like a peanut butter and jelly mashed up in a jar. Oh, it's so good. Got a slice of raisin cinnamon bread by Pepperidge Farm, and then we've got our cold brew in there, and we have a Fairlife protein shake. It's the one I've been gravitating towards because it's chocolate, and I've been doing a chocolate American Dream coffee, which this is a Q&A, and a lot of you guys have asked me in the Q&A about how the coffee is when we talk about it. I've only tried the mocha chocolate chip or whatever it is, mocha mud pie. I've been drinking it for over a month. I'm almost out of the bag. It's delicious. It is really chocolatey. They have like a Twisted Treat, cinnamon bun, so lots of other flavors on there, and my code NBURGGESS does get you a discount on not only the nut butters but the coffee. So my meal is 785 calories, 67 grams of protein, 84 carbs, 25 grams of fat, 10 fiber. I'm always talking about that fiber. Oats, y'all. Overnight oats. Because I didn't have one yesterday, and I seriously noticed a difference the next day. I feel like eating the apple right after dinner does help with my digestion, and it does help to kind of curb my sweet tooth a little bit. I still have dessert after, but it does help me to kind of... Okay, friends, welcome back. Welcome to a full day of eating and a Q&A. I haven't done a Q&A in a long time, and my sis Jen, and with Jen here on YouTube, reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to do a collab, and of course, anytime I can do a collab with my sis, I am on board. So definitely go and check her channel out, see all her questions and her responses. Y'all, she has so much knowledge, and y'all are going to gain so much from watching the video. So if you like Q&A videos, you have a lot of questions for me, you want to hear my responses, definitely go and check out Jen's video. She is one of my besties, has been for a long time. I trust her with anything, so go show her some love on her video. Go and watch it, give her a like, and listen to her responses because I know she's going to have some awesome questions and some awesome feedback for y'all. Thank you so much, Jen, for asking me to do this collab. Of course, girl, you know I'm always down. So this video is a full day of eating and a Q&A video, vlog style combined. We got a lot going on today. I'm going to take you guys to get dressed with me, don't get crazy. You're just helping me put on some mascara. That's about it today. It's a rest day for me, so it's a full day of eating on a rest day. Y'all already saw I had my breakfast, which nothing really changes on rest days for me, honestly, except I'm not having a pre-workout meal. We're going to talk about pre-workout meals later. It was a question that was asked. And I also eat just a little less calorie than I do on a training day. Not by much though. And I always recommend you guys eat your full calories all week long. And some days I will, like if I feel like I'm super hungry, I'll eat my full calories whether I'm training or not. I'm out here letting Saint go to the bathroom because he will not poop apparently for anybody than mom, which is real convenient. We also have a lot of places we're going today. I'm taking the boys school supply shopping. Oh, I'm dreading that so much. They have a generic list. Like honestly, the hubby was like, why are you even buying stuff? Because when we bring them to school the first day, they legit give us the teacher's list, not the generic school list, and we have to go out and buy more ish. So I'm just gonna buy the bare bones basics for what they need the first day, because they go on like a smart start. Do y'all's kids do this to where they go one day and then they go all together the next week? So A through M or whatever last names go on Thursday, and then N through Z go on Friday, and then they all go to school together on Monday. They did that ever since COVID, and they haven't quit. I think it's stupid, but I guess I'm irrelevant, right? My kids go on Thursday and then they're off on Friday. So I need to at least have like colors and pencils and stuff for them to have on the first day, because I know the teachers, like, especially the littles like Waylon, make them color and keep them busy so they can do like first day teacher stuff. I know, I was a teacher for a long time, over 11 years. I get it, teachers, I get it. So Waylon will be coming to school with the bare bones necessities until I get the real list, you know? I wish they just give us the real list ahead of time, because all the school supplies are sold out by the time you go and get the crap. And then of course, since we're out, we're gonna be going spooky shopping. Of course, Wednesday's the day where we go spooky shopping and hunting now. All the things are out. If you're not buying the things, you better buy them now, because September, Christmas and Valentine's will be out. That's just the name of the game now. We're going to Sam's Club. I want to go in store and get my stuff, and then since we're going in store, I'm probably gonna let the kids eat at the cafe. That is their favorite. So as far as questions go, I got a lot of questions from you all on Instagram and here on YouTube. So I'm gonna start with the Instagram ones, and then I'll work my way to the YouTube questions. I already answered the coffee one. That was a YouTube question. I'm just gonna go in order of the questions how they were submitted, so no rhyme or reason. So first question on Instagram was, how long did it take before you could do your first pull-up? I have a couple of reels on my Instagram, so if you're following me there, I have Instagram reels on pull-ups and like inspiration and it didn't happen overnight type of things with the pull-up game. And the pull-ups are still and will always be hard. I have a lot of people that say, oh, you make it look effortless. It looks like you're just gliding and floating on air. Y'all, when I walk up to that bar, it's like everything in me to do what you guys see me do now. It is still hard and will always be hard. It is not easy at all. It took me about 3 months to get my first unassisted. Now, when I say unassisted, that means no band. That's just me walking up there and doing a pull-up. Is it as clean? Was it as clean as they are now? Hell no. I mean, I've been doing them for years now, but my first one without a band, and I will never forget the feeling of it, was like so satisfying because I worked so hard to get that pull-up. So how do you get a pull-up? A lot of y'all ask me on how to work your way up. I need to do a whole dedicated video, but honestly, it's not that difficult. Show up and be consistent, and be consistent with something if you want to get better at it. We're never perfect at anything, but if you want to get better at something, you have to keep practicing and keep trying. You can't just try one day and then try the next week and sporadically put in that work, complain that you're not getting the results that you want. And that goes with everything in life, right? But especially with pull-ups, I used a band at first to help me get up, and then I just did some dead hangs. There's lots of exercises, back exercises you can do to help you with pull-ups. But yeah, about 3 months, but I'm still working on them as far as reps and working my way up there, and really focusing on them being really, really good form, because that first one at 3 months was it, but guess what? It counts. Next question is, why am I such a badass? I mean, we just woke up like this. No, thank you, Danielle. I'm gonna call her out. Thank you, Danielle, for always being my hype girl. I love you so much. Can I lose weight if I don't exercise but eat fruits, veggies, and proteins in meals? You can definitely lose weight if you're in a calorie deficit, whether you exercise or not. Do I promote you guys just sitting on your ass and being sedentary? Absolutely never not, okay? I suggest y'all to do some type of activity, and it doesn't have to be what y'all see me do or what I really suggest y'all do, which is strength training. Get you that walking pad that I've been promoting so much here on the vlogs and walk. Get your daily movement in like that, just steps. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. You don't have to kill yourself, but getting in some movement and being in a calorie deficit, you're gonna see results. And her question was, if I don't eat fruits, if I don't exercise but eat fruits, vegetables, and proteins in meals, make sure that you're tracking your calories. Just because you're eating fruits, veggies, and protein, you could still be overeating and not be in a calorie deficit. So make sure that you have a food scale. Make sure that you're using a tracking app, whichever one that y'all like. Y'all know First Form is my favorite. See where you need to be as far as your calories for being in a calorie deficit. Take your daily weights, take the average for the week, and compare each week and see if you are actually in a deficit with the calories you're consuming, with the energy that you're putting out each day. And then last question before I have to find this scoundrel and start getting dressed, because again, we have so much to do and I don't want to, it's gonna be an all-day affair, y'all. Love your content, Nicole. When you travel, do you ever do any workouts? You rock, girl. Well, thank you so much. My arm is workouts, y'all know the struggles. I don't really work out when I travel, to be honest with y'all, unless I am traveling like a business type of thing, or if I'm doing something specifically where we are going to be getting together and working out, or if I'm with somebody like Jen and we want to work out or go take a walk, then we will. But when I'm traveling with family, that is like my vacation time, y'all. I am consistent. If you watch and you know, I don't miss my training sessions. Like, there's never a day where I'm like, oh, I'm not going to the gym, and then I just don't, unless I'm like deathly ill or something. I make it happen. I'm very disciplined and very consistent. I'm not trying to brag, but I'm just keeping it real. So when I do go out, that is like my time, because I am so on the ball all the time. And sometimes you need a break, and sometimes a break is good. Sometimes when you reset, when you get a little bit of extra carbs, when you get a little bit extra rest, you come back even stronger with your training and with your lift. So I don't make working out a priority when it comes to the family workouts, but I still make sure that I'm moving. I still make, like I talked about earlier, your steps. I still make sure that I'm not just being a, you know, a sloth on the couch the entire time. And I don't feel my best when I'm like that either. I feel like I constantly need to have some type of movement. It makes me feel good. It's not that I feel like I need to, it's just I feel better when I'm moving versus just slothing on the couch. That just doesn't serve me anymore. I did that for many years way back in the day, and now I realize how much of a, you know, how much agony I was in and not happy when being that way. So let's get this scoundrel. Let's go put some mascara on. I'll answer some more questions when we get dressed. Are you still thinking of doing a bodybuilding show sometime in the future? This must be an OG, because I haven't talked about that in years, like keto days maybe. I don't even know. But I talked about way back when that, you know, it was, you know, I'm not taking it off the table, that type of thing. But if you've been watching for any amount of time the past 2 years, I've said hells to the no. Hells to the no. Like, that is not the goal here. The goal here is building a future built, strong, muscle granny body to be able to keep up with all the things that I need to, and that is the goal. So no, I definitely admire all bodybuilders, and man, the things that they do to be able to do what they do, like, hats off to them. But is it something that is an interest for me at all, ever? No, I will tell you, no. That is not the goal for me. Training like a bodybuilder is a little bit different than the lifestyle of a bodybuilder, and, you know, going into the different phases and the extremities. But we'll still keep training as hard as we can, kind of bodybuilder-ish style. But bodybuilding, no ma'am. If you're wondering what I put on my face, that's that moisturizing lotion from Great Value, which is comparable to CeraVe. I've been loving that for the daytime. It's just enough because it's 1,000,000% humidity outside, so we're gonna be sweat beat down anyways. And then all I'm doing, I'm not putting any makeup on, guys, today, because I have an early morning day tomorrow and for Friday. and I don't feel like taking all that off necessarily. So I'm gonna do the Telescopic Mascara, and the OG Gold has been my go-to again. I was flipping back to this one, which is the Essence Lash Princess. The false lash effect was been my jam, but it hasn't been working on me lately. Do y'all have products that you love and they stop working? I know dry shampoo is one of those for me that I love and it stops working. I have to switch up all the time. But this one, I'm telling you guys, I don't know why I quit it and went to that one, because this one is oh so good. So we're gonna put this one on. Do you ever get tired of the grind? I would say no. I don't get tired of I love my schedule. I love my routine. I thrive off of it. I kind of like go a little stir crazy when going back to vacation, when we are on vacation and I haven't been to the gym in like 4 days or so. I'm like ready to get home and get to the gym and go ahead and start prepping my meals and eating the way that I like to eat. Y'all, I love the way that I eat. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, I'm dieting, I'm eating diet food. It's the same things I would eat no matter what. I love the lifestyle, thrive off of it. Now, are there days where I'm tired? Are there days I don't want to do stuff? Yeah, but as far as getting tired of the grind, I say never. I track macros, yet still take bites of my kids' food and never track. How do I cut this bad habit? You just have to be cognizant that you're doing it, being aware that you're doing it, and make yourself stop. First off, are you eating enough? That's my first question. Are you eating enough to not want to take licks, bites, and tastes on a regular and off your kids' plates? That would be my first question. Like, how much are you eating per day? Because it sounds to me like you're hungry. Or are you doing it because you don't want to waste your kids' food? That's something that you have to get over. Like, there's going to be I don't want to say like tons of waste, because we don't want to like waste a lot of stuff, especially when things are so expensive nowadays. But I don't want y'all to have the mindset with, oh, I have to eat it because they're not going to eat it and I don't want it to go to waste, so let me eat. Y'all, put it in the trash, okay? You're not a trash can. You don't need to be eating the stuff to pick up behind them. You're not a trash can. Or what I do when Waylon doesn't finish his food, I put some saran wrap on that and put it in the fridge. And when he comes asking because he's hungry 5 seconds later, guess what he gets? He gets the crap that he didn't eat earlier out the fridge, and we call it good. So y'all don't act like y'all have to be a garbage disposal for your kids. Save it for later. Again, if you are feeling hungry all the time, it could be that you're not eating enough, which I'm going to do a whole dedicated video on why us ladies need to be eaten, because a lot of y'all wanted me to do that when I almost started going on a rant in Monday's video. I've been chronically dieting. Is it better to gradually increase calories or just jump back up to maintenance altogether? So I would say gradually. That is what I have everyone do in the reverse program, because let's listen to this. So if you've been eating 1,500 calories, let's say your maintenance calories is 2,100. I'm just making stuff up. And you go from eating 1,500 calories to all of a sudden eating 2,100 calories, you're putting a lot more food in your tummy, in your gut, which is going to weigh more. And regardless of the scale, don't think of fat and all that, but you're going to have more glycogen stores from the carbs in your glycogen stores in your muscles, which is going to cause water weight on the scale, lots of water weight and lots of excess volume in your stomach from eating more, which is going to make it jump up dramatically, probably the first week. So if you gradually work your way up, you're not going to have those huge spikes on the scale, which I know F's so many of you guys up mentally. And then that way you can take the data and see where you need to be. And you might even be higher than what you think when you start gradually tracking your calories, your daily weight, the average, and seeing where you need to be for your true maintenance. So I always say gradual. I know some people like to jump right back in it. If your body responds okay with jumping right back in it, go ahead if you don't mind that. But I know a lot of people do mind the scale and it gets in their head and F's with things. And if that's the case, gradual is the way. I got this in a Walmart beauty box. Yes, I'm still getting the Walmart beauty box. I've been getting it since what, 2016 when I started this channel. Craziness. The CoverGirl Clean Fresh Brow. I do like it, but Jessica Braun here on YouTube, if you don't watch her, she's like a beauty YouTuber. I love her so much. I've been watching her forever since the beginning of YouTube time. And she just recommended a new, I think it's, is it a NYX one? I don't know, because I used to like a NYX one and then I've found some other ones I think are better. But I do like this clean fresh brow one. It's just clear. It looks like this, if you guys can see it, but it makes everything stay in place, if you know what I mean. But I want to try the one she recommended because she always has good recommendations. So it's coming from the Amazons. Y'all know Amazon be on fire. Anytime I get online and then somebody recommends something, I'm like, add to cart. It's a problem. Why not eat complex carbs, fruit before a workout versus processed foods like the Pop-Tarts? Here we go. Saddle up. Are you ready? Are you ready for it? Because first off, I'm going to work out I'm getting up at 2:45. I'm leaving the house at 3. I start eating my pre-workout at 2:45 as soon as my eyes wake up because I need to get that in my system before getting in the gym. Remember, I am on a time crunch right now, getting home before the hubs has to leave for work. And I don't want to eat a shit ton of fruit at 2:45 in the morning, okay? Because I'm eating like 400 calories for a pre-workout snack. That's a lot of fruit. And you might say bananas and stuff. Okay, a medium-sized banana is 105 calories. I have to eat a banana, a whole apple. That's only like 200 something calories. I don't want to be eating that much first thing in the morning. So what I like to do is I like to eat things that are going to get in my bloodstream super quick, which is going to be real simple carbs, sugars, okay? Don't be afraid of carbs. Don't be afraid of the sugars if you're using it for a purpose, okay? If you're using it for a purpose. Now, this person that wrote this is scared of carbs based on other messages that they have sent and all. They are definitely afraid of processed food and of carbs. So let's just throw that out there for context of the question. The Pop-Tart, the Rice Krispie treat, that gets in my bloodstream super quick, okay? And then now I am adding fruit. If you want to get technical, I'm adding the pineapple juice, the grape juice, or the apple juice, the 100% juice when I get to the gym because it's a liquid carb. I'm not eating it. I don't recommend you guys doing that. I want you to eat all of your food and your carbs and your energy and your calories. But because it is 2:45 in the morning, I'm just trying to get it in anyway. Now, when I go back to regular days, am I still gonna eat the Pop-Tart? Yeah, I'm a firm believer in also that if you're doing this is a lifestyle, okay? This is a lifestyle, this is a journey. And if you restrict all things and make it super difficult, then you're going to have other issues later down the road, 100%. Myself included, I've shared that with you guys, all right, from my keto journey and then trying to get back from the restriction and all the things was really, really hard for me for a couple of years. I'm in a really good space right now, in a really good place. And I feel that if you have a little bit of fun foods thrown in the mix each and every day, you're less likely to feel the need to go crazy and buck wild when you see those things at a gathering, at a party, on the weekends, when your kids have it at home, that kind of stuff. So I don't feel like it is anything that I need to worry about because I'm eating really good foods the rest of the day. I'm not grabbing processed protein stuff most of the time either, which I'm not against, okay? But I really pride myself in trying to eat as much whole foods as possible when it comes to getting my protein, carbs, and fats in throughout the rest of the day. And that's a pre-workout snack, which serves a purpose of getting in my bloodstream, giving me that quick energy I need to go and burn it all off and then get to the real good stuff that we're gonna eat the rest of the day. So that is my reasoning why, but y'all have seen me eat fruits and stuff before as a pre-workout. It's just I'm getting up super early, and even when I go back to regular schedule, I'm still gonna be eating the Pop-Tart and stuff. It's because what I enjoy and what serves me in my workouts. Everybody needs to do what's best for them. If you are against the Pop-Tart, am I telling you have to do it and you need to do it? Absolutely not. Y'all hear me say all the time, do what's best for you and what serves you best. I'm doing what's best for me. That's why I do it. I do recommend certain things like this to my program members, but when we get into the programs, I always say, hey, if you're not about this pre-workout or this meal or whatever, switch it up and cater it to best fit your lifestyle. It's all about making things your own when it comes to your journey. Also, I forgot to mention with the process question, everything's processed. Let's just make that clear. Everything's processed. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be fruits, veggies, just plain meat. It's gonna be processed in some which way. Now, yes, I know the Pop-Tart is overly processed, okay? I get that. But y'all need to stop worrying so much about like processed ingredients and worry about calories in, calories out. I know people hate to hear that, but it is the truth. I had somebody come reach out to me and ask me why they weren't losing weight, why they were gaining weight, and it was a breakdown of what they were eating per day was like astronomical, the amount of calories they were eating. But I'm eating clean, like I'm eating the cleanest of the clean. This recommended by this influencer and all these things, what they tell me to eat. And I said, yeah, but if you're trying to lose weight, those aren't the best foods to be eating right now for weight loss because they're calorically dense. They're high in calories. And if you're not in a calorie deficit, sweetie, you're going to remain that same weight or you're going to gain weight, even if it's clean or not, okay? Again, y'all got to be in a calorie deficit, get a scale, get a tracking app, get your macros made by somebody. I can do that. Jen can do that. Anybody that you trust to make your macros and start being consistent with it. When I say consistent, meaning you have to really track your food, weigh it out, and your macros, not be wishy-washy with it, not be half-assed with it, and do that for a month and see if it makes a difference with what you've been doing. Fit check. I have my Spencers. Again, in Losers, we're going slashing because we're going spooky shopping, so we have to wear a shirt like this. These checkered shorts, y'all ask me all the time. I have striped ones too. Amazon, so good. You can wear them to work out too, but I wear them like as a lifestyle type of short. I've got my spooky Crocs down there, and then we've got a little chain action from Shein going on. Shein sunglasses, gotta wear the bat spooky ones today. Got my backstitch Brew fanny pack, my Beetlejuice one, and then our new ghosty pocket back that we got from Bath & Body Works. It lights up and glows in the dark. I mean, shut up, Bath & Body Works. And then as far as what's on my lips, I've been using this lip glow oil by Dior. It's $1 Million. I treated myself. If you watched the mall video, got my pretty ring from Zales as well. The Enchanted Villains Disney collection. I definitely treated myself that weekend, okay? You got to every once in a while, and I did. My sister has this, and it looks so beautiful on her, I had to get it, but it's $1 Million, I will tell you guys. And I feel like some of the drugstore ones that I like a lot kind of do the same thing, so I'm not going to tell you guys you have to run and buy it, but I do like it. So that is, and it's like lighting's cray. Fit of the day. I'm going to go pack my lunch to take with us. That's how long we're going to be. And get the boys round up. That's what I have packed to go. I'm gonna put some ice in there. Hopefully it stays cool. Y'all know it's 1,000,000 degrees. Struggles. We've got half a cup of rice that I prepped for a dinner this week, so I just use that. 5 ounces of that Aldi chicken fajitas that I've been raving about. 1 tablespoon of the jalapeno ranch Hellman sauce. I don't think they make it anymore. I got it off of Amazon, but they have some that are comparable, just different names. And then about 165 grams of fresh cherries, what we had left, for 430 calories, 36 grams of protein, 55 carbs, 7 fat, 4 fiber in my Tupperware. And also, back it up, beep, beep, I packed another water. So I'm still drinking on the first one. I still have a ton left, but just in case I run out, I have a backup water. So don't be without your hydration. Don't be without your fuel. It is hot. We are all locked, ready to roll. First stop, Big Lots. It's gonna be loud with the air, and I'm not gonna show you guys everything we get today. Follow me on the TikToks, but I know a lot of y'all want to see and you don't have TikTok, so I'm gonna show you what we got at Big Lots. 3 things, $45. Spooky shopping is not cheap, I will tell you. Brokey, always. I got 2 of these. I was on the hunt for these. They are solar powered, and the camera's not doing it justice, but they're like upside down bats, and the globe inside is purple, and you can't, I don't have it turned on, but they are so pretty. I don't know if I'm gonna get some stakes and hang these in the yard, or if I'm gonna hang them off like the sides of the house, but I already got some like this at Big Lots, a different version with the stakes, but these were too good not to get. I was on the hunt, and I was also on the hunt for this. I don't really think I need it, but you know how it is, and I will definitely use this probably all year round. It's a skeleton hands, and you can put like a pillar candle in there. I have the ones that have the automated light up with the remote and stuff, so I can definitely use this all year round, either in the living room or our bedroom. I'm redecorating everything to spooky beefy the house all year, and this would be perfect. I absolutely love it. This guy was $15. Everything I'm showing you was $15. That's like the theme of Big Lots. $15 and up. That's what they should call it. We are now arrived at the most place where I get brokey. They should just brokey instead of home goods. Yeah, that's what it should be. Before we walk in, I'm going to answer some questions from the YouTube. I'm going to circle these throughout the rest of our vlogging day. First question off of YouTube was wondering if you could recommend a cheap watch that's affordable for steps. They have a ton on Amazon. I can't tell you a specific one because I've only worn my Fitbit over the years and absolutely love it. It's not cheap, but I feel like it is in the long run because it lasts so long and you get your money's worth out of it. I recommend it, but if you're looking for just a cheapy one, I know they have a ton off of Amazon that do the job as far as steps. What is my bedtime schedule like on the early morning gym days? So I strive to get in the bed around like 7:45. Here lately, it's been much later than I'd like because of hashtag life, mom life, wife life, you know. It's really hard to get in the bed that early when everybody else is like just winding down for the night and like getting settled in, and you're like wanting to go to bed and have everything silent and quiet. But 7:45 is when I try to get in the bed. I may not go to sleep until 8 and I'm getting up at 2:45. I know the struggles, and I always preach that you need to prioritize your sleep, and I still preach that, especially when I get back to regular days. But right now, that's what I'm having to deal with on the early days. But guess what? They are limited. So when you're watching this, I have Tuesday of next week and Friday of next week, and we are back to the regular schedule, baby. What's my favorite spooky movie and why? Need some good low-calorie, high-protein snack options. If you're looking for low-calorie, high-protein snack options, I have a whole video. I will link it down below and the iCards above. I'm pretty sure that's a collab with Jen and I. We did a bunch of collabs on like high-protein lunches, breakfast, snack options, desserts. So I will link those down below for y'all to help y'all. There, I know I have a ton of really good older videos that are great for resource and for knowledge and stuff. If you're just getting into it, that can get lost in the shuffle on YouTube. So I'll link them down below for you guys. My favorite spooky movie of all time has to be the original Halloween. 1978 is a classic, is my absolute favorite. I could watch it on repeat a million times and never get bored with it. I am obsessed with Michael Myers, you guys know, so it has to be my hands down favorite horror film of all time and always will be. Can we get some more family vlogs? Hopefully hubby and Momo will agree. I'm going to be starting to do a third video. Y'all see this week there's a third video. I'm going to start vlogging, especially we have our movie nights coming back next week. When you're watching this, next weekend, yes, is our first official movie night for the spooky season. We're watching the new Rob Zombie Monsters. It's kid friendly apparently. I haven't seen it. I heard it's kind of quirky and whatever, but it'll be perfect for the kids and perfect excuse to have a family movie night. Pretty much that's what we're doing. So I'm gonna start vlogging those. I know y'all really enjoyed that and like the ideas of some of the things that I make and some of the party ideas. So that's gonna be coming, and even if we don't have movie nights, I plan on giving you guys a third video, whether it be a favorites video. Y'all let me know in the comments down below what type of videos you want to see from me, what information you want to see from me, and it's definitely going to be coming, especially while I have a little break until we start the shred on September 8th or 9th. Would I ever go back to being a teacher? Would I ever consider doing just a fitness channel? That's pretty much what this is now. No, I wouldn't consider just doing a fitness channel because it's so competitive here on YouTube, especially. Like I'm drowning as it is trying to compete with what's out there, to be honest with you. So I feel like a good mix of what I do now appeals to more people on a relative level versus just a fitness channel per se. As far as going back to be a teacher, I have my license. I made sure to have a lifetime license if I needed to go back to teaching, but as of right now, No, I get questions all the time that ask if I miss it. I miss my peers. Do I miss teaching? I miss teaching what I signed up for teaching. I don't miss teaching now. If you know, you know. I lost weight myself, 52 pounds last year. First off, congratulations. That is amazing. Sometimes I miss just being free with eating. It makes me jealous because some family members can eat whatever and not gain a pound, and I can eat a salad and gain 2 pounds. I have to count calories. It's a lifestyle, but I occasionally get fearful of setbacks in the future with building a family. Any tips? First, biggest piece of advice, you cannot compare yourself to anybody else. That is going to make you spiral and go out of control mind-wise, and you don't want that to happen. Stay in your own lane, worry about you, do what works best for you. You heard me say that earlier. This is a lifestyle, like you said. Sometimes you can eat off plan without tracking and weighing every single thing, and that's a healthy thing to do for your mindset and well-being, you know, but you can't do it every single day if you have goals. That's just period and on point. You have to do what you need to do to be able to see the results that you're wanting for yourself, and that takes effort, that takes hard, that takes daily grind, whether we necessarily like it or not. But I will tell you, the longer that you do all of this, the more a part of you it becomes, and it just becomes like the back of your hand, second nature, and you don't even think about it. So just keep going. And biggest piece of advice, don't compare yourself to others when it comes to anything. I'll answer some more when we get out. Let's get in here because the girl's gotta pee, always. All this water. We just got out of Home Goods and I bought way more than this. I will let you know, I pretty much don't come out of Home Goods without spending $100. It was right under $100 today. I told you, brokey needs to be on the sign. However, they had one of these and it was like the spooky hunting, Halloween hunting gods were on my side today. Wednesdays have been my favorite day to come Halloween hunting. I have been on the hunt for this, I say, all season. I mean, it's August 1st. I had a lady in there was like, it's August 1st already and they putting the Halloween shit out. And let me tell you, her ass went down the aisle and looked at it. So why even make a comment like that? I swear. Look. Oh. It is like a metal tray. Isn't it beautiful? I got this to go on my nightstand for like a big trinket tray, but like on my nightstand all year round. I'm obsessed. $16.99, well worth it. Only one in the store. I cannot believe I found it. This was like my unicorn wish list item this year, and I didn't think I was gonna be able to find it, and I did. Yes, today has been made. Now we are at TJ Maxx. More questions. How do you not let the scale get in your head? Because the scale does not define what I want for my individual body. It takes you a long time to get to a place where you figure that out. It took me a long time, but I know what I'm looking for in the mirror, and the scale has nothing to do with that, okay? So I know that I want my physique to look a certain way, and it's gonna take muscle to get there, and I'm going to need to get to a higher number to acquire that muscle and to acquire that physique and look. And once you get to that headspace, it makes everything much easier than you chasing numbers on a scale, and instead you're chasing numbers in the gym as far as your lifts and progressing on that, chasing the macros, eating the food, eating the higher calorie that you never thought you would because you've been eating like a bird for oh so long, and now you're actually fueling your body for what you're doing in the gym appropriately, and now seeing gains and now seeing results. So you've just got to work on that mindset. If you get this in a good space, everything else physically will fall in place much more easier. So work on your mindset is the biggest piece of advice I could tell you when it comes to your health journey, no matter what that looks like for you. Do you have any high protein breakfast options for me? I don't like eggs or oatmeal. My biggest option for you then would be like some type of Greek yogurt bowl. You can make a massive Greek yogurt bowl with tons of really great nutrients with fruits. You could put some chia seeds in there, pumpkin seeds, flax seed, honey. You can put all that kind of stuff in there, and it will be calorically dense but super high in protein if you're using a Greek type of yogurt, a good one. So that would be my option because you scratched out my two favorite things, which is oatmeal and eggs for breakfast. So I can't give you much more options than that, but I do love a good Greek yogurt bowl with all the toppings. Delicious, filling, gets to those macros and gets you to that protein goal. What did I get for Prime Day? Like nothing. I might have gotten a sports bra that I already had, but I just bought another one in a different color. Maybe something like that. But y'all, I don't really worry about Prime Day. What did y'all get for Prime Day? Comment down below. What grade are the boys going into this year? Turd Squirt's gonna be in what grade?
Third.
Third grade. We have like obnoxious sayings for each other, so if you think that's inappropriate, I'm sorry, but we call each other turd on a daily basis, and squirt and all that kind of stuff. Third grade. Trey's gonna be going into 6th grade. Can you guys believe he's gonna be in 6th grade? He's gonna be in junior high next year. How is that even happening? I don't know, but I don't like it. I can only eat one food for the rest of my life. What is it? Probably, this is hard because pizza and cheeseburgers are my favorite. I'd probably have to say pizza. I'd have to say pizza. If it was the only thing I could eat for the rest of my life, pizza is hands down, chef's kiss, the GOAT. But cheeseburgers, damn, they're pretty high up there for me. There's like my 2 favorite foods of all time. My favorite YouTubers and favorite healthy recipe. First off, my favorite healthy recipe has got to be the overnight oats of all versions, but the PB&J one right now has a chokehold on me, so I'm gonna throw that one out there. And as far as favorite YouTubers, I have a ton of favorite YouTubers. I mentioned Jessica Braun as far as beauty stuff earlier. I mentioned Jen. I watch all of Jen's videos. Daniela Diaries. I always watch Danielle's stuff. Shout out to her. My girl Sheila. She is a bodybuilder. She is amazing. I was talking about bodybuilding earlier, but what an inspiration she is. Love her so much. But I watch a million different channels. I watch a lot of grocery haul, mom style different YouTubers, and then I watch a lot of fitness YouTubers as well. And then I watch, like, you know, just off the wall stuff. Like Shane Dawson is my favorite, like, guilty pleasure YouTuber to watch, and his husband Ryan. I love all their vlogs and the conspiracy stuff. I've been watching them for a long time, so love them too. But I have a million. I could go all day about that, but I think that is all the questions. I know I flew through a speed round through those questions. I'm gonna go in here and TJ Maxx. We're gonna see what's up there, and then we got to go to Target to get school supplies. We haven't even done the brunt of our shopping yet, so let me get to it. Next level sweating coming out of Sam's Club. Oh my gosh, it is 1:40. We have not eaten lunch. I have it here right in front of me. Got the boys fed in the cafe at Sam's. Got all the ish in the back for Sam's. We went in Target, got school supplies, at least what I could. They were already out of crap struggles. We went in Marshall's and Ross and ran out because anxiety with a million people and these two boys rushing me. Men rushing you when you're shopping. Yeah, you right there. No bueno, no bueno. At least we got the things that we wanted at Home Goods. They like going to Home Goods, but that by the time we get out of Home Goods, they are burnt out. So I'm gonna scarf on this right now before we get home and have to film the Sam stuff, unload all the things. It'll be 3 o'clock. It'll be dinner time. I know you can't see it that great, but it looks delicious. We made cheeseburger, bacon, grilled cheeses. I should have this on Instagram. My lens fogged up because it's hot. Hubby is inside. It's a hot mess, y'all. He's inside on the phone, and I've mentioned before, when he's on the phone, he feels the need to scream. So y'all can't even see, but I've got like 7 ounces of air fried French fries. Gee Hughes, I'm gonna pop the macros up for this right here, but I can't wait to dig in because it looks so good and it was so easy. These burger grilled cheeses, 10 out of 10. Let's see if y'all can see it a little bit better. We got 3 left. It made 6. We got 3 left. Waylon hasn't eaten yet, but I'm probably going to heat these up to reheat them. I know you're gonna ask. They're still toasty on the outside. They've been sitting for over an hour. I'm probably going to put them in the microwave and then put them on broil in the air fryer to get them toasted back up, but heat everything in the inside as far as leftovers go. Got to make these easy and yummy. We are ending the night with my s'mores Ninja Creami. Now, I made my Creami this morning. I really like to do it the night before. As you can see, it's not as thick as it usually is when you do it the night before. It does blend much easier, I will say, when you put it in the morning, like doing like 12 hours or whatever. But I like it really thick because I like doing it the night before. But your girl forgot. And the calories, macros on this one, this is on my Instagram. I will link it down below for y'all. 371 calories, 21 protein, 50 carbs, 12 fat, 3 fiber to wrap us out for this rest day. All right, y'all, that's gonna wrap up today's full day of eating and our Q&A. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to Jen for this collaboration, bestie. Go and check her out. You're gonna love her questions and her answers. She's got a ton of awesome videos that will help you guys on your journey. So go and show them some love. Go and subscribe. Hit her notification bell so that way you get notified every time she uploads over there. If you're coming from Jen's channel and you're new, welcome. I'd love to have you. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button here and make sure you hit that notification bell. Like I said, we're going to be doing our Always Monday videos. I'm going to do grocery hauls on Wednesday, and we're going to throw in a lanyap video on Friday of some sort. And don't forget, please, in the comments, anything additional that maybe I didn't spout out earlier that you'd like to see from me, comment down below. I hope this video was informational and you got something out of it as far as the questions. Thank y'all so much for the questions that y'all submitted. I appreciate that so much. And if y'all have any questions that you want me to touch base on later, put those in the comments down below for a future video. Until then, friends, it is already after 7. Remember what we talked about earlier, and I have an early morning day tomorrow, but it is momming and wifing over here. Hashtag life. Life be lifing, and that doesn't stop, but winners adjust, and that's what we're going to do. So let me try to get all my ish together, get in the bed, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.